saying, let's just have votes and vote your conscience. It sounds like quite a novel idea. It's good to see you, Lauren. Thank you so much, John.
Look, can House Speaker Mike Johnson survive the morning? That is, I think, the biggest story today. And as the New York Times noted, everything has to go right for him in order to survive this week and get these bills passed. With me this morning, CNN senior data reporter Harry and Lauren Fox was just talking about it right now. Johnson faces a huge numbers problem.
He faces a huge numbers problem. You know, currently, these are the GOP votes that Johnson can lose and still have a majority. Currently, it's 2, but as was just mentioned, by Friday, when Gallagher resigns, it's going to be down to 1. I should note, when this Congress began, the number was actually 4 votes. Then it dropped to 3. Now it's to 2. Then it's to 1. You're watching this majority evaporate slowly but surely, and Mike Johnson's on the wrong side of this math.
I do want to note that 2 Democrats right here on CNN News Central have told us that they would vote against a motion to vacate. So this 1 vote margin may grow a little bit right there. Yes, absolutely. I'm just saying that we have made news right here on CNN News Central. How historic is this margin of 1 vote?
Yeah, how historic is this? This, to me, is just absolutely amazing. Majorities as small as the GOP's will be starting by Friday or Monday when the Congress reconvenes. Since 1901, when Congress was in session, majorities as small as these, you got 2024, right? The only other one since 1901, since the 20th century, was in 1917. That one may have even been smaller. I was going back through the congressional records. It's not clear whether it was 2 or 1 or even 0 votes.
I was going to say it was going to be like 0.75. The poor person who was like 0.75.
That's exactly.
Never mind.
They were shorter back then, not as good at diets. The fact is, though, that, you know, if you're looking at this, when you just have 1917 and 2024,
Yes.
and your historical analogy is over a century ago, this is how historic that we're looking at.
Okay, if Johnson were to go, that would make what? The 3rd speaker this Congress?
Correct. Remember Kevin McCarthy? I went back through the record books. House speakers per Congress. There has never been 3 speakers in a particular Congress. 2 is really rare. It's only happened 11 times. Usually you just have 1. That's happened 107 times. So in 11, we're already a historic company. If we end up with 3, we're truly unprecedented company.
What do Republicans in general think about Mike Johnson?
Yeah, this is really, you know, sort of an interesting little nugget to me, because how Republicans view Mike Johnson, the vast majority of, or the majority of Republicans nationwide, 54%, actually have no opinion of him, unfavorable. Most Republicans, if they do have an opinion, 34% say favorable, just 11% say unfavorable. They're not in the Marjorie Taylor Greene camp. Most Republicans, if they have an opinion, like Mike Johnson, but at the end of the day, when you're dealing with such a historically small majority, it may not matter.
No, and that number right there may provide the ground for some of these dissenters to get away with anything they want. Harriet, great to see you this morning.
Great to see you.
Kate?
It's also